I fixed my internet.
Welcome back, folks. We had a bit of a issue with Shosan going out flying and
Show broke the internet.
I know, it was terrible. It
And he didn't have to get naked for it.
It like completely destroyed the podcast, which sucked. So we had to restart it, and so we were talking about
Dragon Ball Z.
Lovely Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Universe.
It's coming out October 25th for the PS4 and Xbox One. It comes to PC on the 28th. Now, I am really hoping the ported version for the PC isn't going to suck as hard as the first one did.
Yeah, I remember you played that for a bit.
I still have it. Not for PC, though.
Right, yeah. What was it for? Was it
PlayStation 4?
PS4? Yeah,
I still have it.
For a while.
Oh, yeah. Like, it was kind of funny. Every time I played it, I got like at least 50 to 75 viewers.
Nice.
It was weird. I was like, where are you assholes when I'm not playing this game?
Wait. Only 50 to 75?
Yeah.
You mean it wasn't over 9,000?
Sadly, no. Do you think I'd be working where I work if I had that many streamers or viewers?
I think Coles has that many viewers.
No, he has that many subscribers to his channel, to his website.
Anyway, all right. So
he's never here.
So Shosan probably lost internet again. Hopefully he'll be back, and hopefully he won't destroy the podcast when he does come back. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on. And sadly, this is Shosan's favorite part of the show. It's the second half of the show. And this is, hey, podcasters, what you playing?
Yeah.
And before we get into it, I know that we've all been playing Overwatch. Have you been playing the ranked mode?
No.
No. Okay.
And actually, I haven't been playing Overwatch.
Oh, real? I thought I saw you earlier this week.
No.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait, yes, I lie. I played one round.
One round.
I was just meh.
Yeah.
I got dragged into it and I didn't really want to play it. And then everyone's like, oh, we got to go AFK. I'm like, I'm not waiting for you assholes, and just left.
Yeah. Well, what have you been playing this week?
So I've still been playing. I will give you two guesses this week of what I've been playing, Ron.
Was it that new game from Gage Weston Productions?
Oh, no. Is that the one where you have to throw the butt plug into the butt?
Moving on.
Got one left, Ron.
No. What have you been playing?
I've been playing nothing but Skyrim for the most part.
Skyrim is like so last year.
No, it's not. It's like
2000, like 3 years ago.
Yeah. So I've already been racking up hours on it because reasons. It's just so much fun to play. I don't care what anybody says.
What made you go back to it?
I didn't have it for PC. I had it for Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm.
So I said last week why, which was because Ellie Ellie wanted it.
If I don't get it.
Yes.
So she playing it as well?
Here and there, unfortunately, soul crushing schoolwork and work have gotten her down.
So
she's been. Oh, it's definitely soul crushing.
Yes.
So I've already racked up between 2 weeks, 46 hours already. That's already almost 2 days.
That's crazy.
So I just love the aspect that you can mod the living shit out of it. The only thing I'm going to be a little bit sad about is when the re-release comes out in October, I'm losing all my mods.
Oof.
But the good thing is that there's already people already waiting for the re-release so they can fix all the mods that they have. So it can be from the 32-bit version to the 64-bit version. But the thing is, though, that the PC really doesn't need a 64-bit version. The only reason they do that is for screen resolutions. So it can support higher resolutions than what it currently does because there's HD mod packs.
I wouldn't think that bitness would have anything to do with resolution.
Nah. Well, the smoothness of the game, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, from my understanding, with the remastered version, they're also adding a bunch of content. So it's going to be interesting to see what they add. It's probably going to be, some are going to be subtle from what they said, and then some are going to be like followers and extra quests, even though there's a metric shit ton of them. I don't know anybody who's ever seen every single quest and has done them. And if you have, you need to go outside. So I've been playing a lot of that. I've also been playing a good bit of Tabletop Simulator this week.
What is this?
So if you're not familiar with it, there's the traditional tabletop stuff like chess, checkers, stuff like that. And then they also have tabletop games too that you can download or you can buy. They're relatively a lot cheaper than the physical counterparts, which is understandable.
Mhm.
I completely forget the name what the thing that we've been playing this week, but basically it's like a ballroom brawl, or not ball, an in brawl, where you each get starting tokens of you get one for drinking and then one for your health or your stamina. Now we try to get what it is if you get your drunkenness past your stamina or your stamina goes to zero, somehow if you didn't get any drinks, which is almost impossible, you lose. So we can pick each turn who we want to pick on or a gambling event. It's really, really fun. I've been playing that with Obadiah and his dumbass brother.
AKA Wild Bill.
Yes.
Norik,
Also
whatever
Little
it's called.
Ron or PETA.
Or
And then
Sweet
a
Tooth.
couple of no, we haven't played those. No,
What is it
actually,
with all these people that we have in Six Gaming with all these different names? And Brandon's the same way. Brandon, Naruto Stock, Dark Nemexis, Craft Nemexis, Craft, and he's got about 15 names.
it's for all their alter egos. So I've also been playing that. It's been a lot of fun. It's an honor system because you can't, just like real tabletop games, it's an honor system.
Right.
If you take damage, take the fucking damage. Don't be an asshole about it. No one wants to play with that person.
Yeah.
So there is the flip table thing that you can do. It is annoying, but it's fun to do when the game's done. It's like, fuck this, because you have to reset the board anyway.
Uh-huh.
So I think
what is this?
Tabletop
What are you
Simulator.
talking about flip table?
You get a little table. Like that's how, like it actually shows you like a tabletop.
Uh-huh.
It's a 3D version of the tabletop, and on the board is all the cards and all the accessories that you can have per game.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
And you can flip the table.
Yes, you can flip the table.
How is this productive at all?
Oh, it's very productive. There's actually an achievement too if you flip the table 1,000 times.
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm up to 25. So there's also achievement for failing to flip the table.
There's an achievement for failing to flip the table? How do you fail to flip a table?
I'm not sure. I haven't found it. I think it's if the game owner locks the flip table. But it's a lot of fun. If you have a card game that you can think of, they also have like Warhammer stuff, Magic the Gathering stuff, that you can look on there. There's a lot of it's mod based essentially. These people make it. You can either donate to them. If you don't own the game, then please donate to that person or that company who did make it, because these cards are very detailed. They're, the game works are very detailed and intricate, and it takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears,
right,
to do this. So if you don't own the game, at least buy the game digitally, or at least donate to the person who made the game. There are some people who made some fake ones, like the cards don't read right, or like the textures are too wonky for the card. Like you do have to get it on a traditional playing card sense. They also have custom frames and stuff like that for like boards and like player boards, it's ridiculous.
That's a word I'd use, is ridiculous.
Sounds but like it's very overboard with it. Oh, it's really good though. I don't know how much it is right now. I think it's still on sale. Let me check. Where's the store page? There it is. Right now, it is currently $19.99 or $9.99. I'm sorry, it's 50% off. It ends in 37 hours. If you want to buy a 4-pack, it's $29.
That's the end of the Steam sale, right? On the 4th. I think it's the last
day.
So
on Monday it is going to end, and it's going to go back up to $20.
All right.
There's also some DLC content that you can pick up. I don't know what any of these games are. They're also on sale. They look like they're, damn, $59 but it's definitely worth something looking up. It even looks like some people mod it to where you can play mini golf on it too.
That's what?
Crazy. Mini golf.
Mini golf. Jeez.
Mini golf.
That's a bit much. Anyway.
So it's $9.99. I definitely suggest picking up if you're interested in tabletop games. Doesn't matter what it is. They generally will have it. If you're looking for Warhammer stuff, good luck, because some of the people are not like. It's very very hard to make those models.
Right. Yeah. I
So,
imagine.
but if you're looking closer to like Settlers of Catan or its
Really?
expansions,
They've
they
got
do
all
have
those.
that. They have those.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, they have a lot.
That's actually pretty neat.
There's so many games on there right now that you can download that it's not even funny.
Nice.
And then that's
what
it's
words.
so,
They mean things.
yeah, a lot of things. So it's definitely worth investing the $9 in if you're into the tabletop games.
Fair enough.
The controls, once you get used to them, they are a little wonky. But once you do get used to the macro keys and the movements, it's easy.
Yep. Anything else?
Don't be a dick. That's all I have to say in that, because you can easily be a dick.
Will
it's annoying.
Wheaton rule in full effect right there.
Yeah.
Well, there's been something that I've been playing recently, and it may sound familiar at first. If I can get it going. Can barely hear it. That's the Necrodancer music.
Okay. Well, that's on your phone now, isn't it?
It's on the fucking phone, bitches. Check that out.
Is it just iOS right now, or is it?
It is just iOS, yes, but oh my god, they managed to get the almost the full game on the phone. The only thing it doesn't have is a level editor, and you cannot play dance mode on it. I completely screwed up my coloring here, but that's all right. Yeah, but it's so cool because you now can play it. The controls are really clumsy though, because you either have to use these edge controls or you have to use this really tiny D-pad that you can't feel where the D-pad is, or you can use swipe controls. The swipe controls are neat because you can actually like tap the bomb instead of using multiple directions.
Right.
But the other thing that it does is that if you have a Bluetooth controller for your iOS, you can actually use that. And that's probably the best way to play. I just don't have one. So
I was going to say, it sounds like something you might be investing in soon.
Well, I actually finished the game on Cadence with the slide controls. It's not all that hard. It's different, and your reaction times are a lot lower because you're actually spending time swiping every beat.
Right.
But I managed to finish it, and I got third place for speedrun.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. It was just over 9 minutes.
I don't want to see Coda in that.
I will be surprised if anybody beats Coda without gamepad support on the iOS. It is the controls are just.
I will give them $10 if they can do that.
Shall I give you Spooty Biscuit's email address?
Yes. He'll be like, why the hell do I have random $10 in my account?
Yeah, just beat Coda recently on the phone. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, that's Crypto the Necrodancer now available for iOS. This is a surprise release too.
Yeah, because there was no announcement for it. Like Crypto the Necrodancer looks pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. I don't like playing it because I get very frustrated at that. Oh, I get like, if you want to see me go Shosan on something, that's going to be the game.
I'm going to buy you Crypto the Necrodancer.
Don't you do it.
You know it's on sale on Steam right now.
I know it's on sale right now. I'm not allowed to buy any more games.
All right. So there's been that. Of course, Diablo 3, I've up to Paragon 986.
Jesus.
I haven't gotten any new Greater Rift since we last talked, just because I've also been trying to do the Glitch Wizard, the Firebug build.
How's that been going?
I don't like the playstyle. It's very glitchy.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, the whole glitch is that you're supposed to light one blue mob out of a blue pack on fire. If you do two, you fail. If you don't do any, you fail. If you kill it, you fail. But once you get one, you can just go through and start ripping on everything until you set something else on fire that's either a boss or blue or yellow. And when you do that, it resets everything and your damage goes to shit and you die really fast. So I don't like that. So I've kind of abandoned that idea and back to the Witch Doctor again. And they're getting rid of it next season anyway. They're completely redesigning the set that has the bugs in it.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
they acknowledged. Yeah, they purposely are keeping it in this season. They admitted that they know it's a bug, but they're not going to change it until the season because it was released with the season. I kind of like that aspect. They admit that they fucked up and they're not going to change it until.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what makes me happy about that is because if you think of all the bugs that have been on the console games over the years, you can't patch console games.
No.
Like I'm talking like the old console games, like of course PlayStation 4 and Xbox can do it these days.
No, I know.
SNES, N64, stuff like that, Sega Genesis, all that. Though you played with those bugs and you dealt with them.
Yep.
It was something that gave you an advantage. You use that to your advantage. So
yeah, I forget what game. It was like a spaceship game. I completely forget which one it was, but there was a glitch where you can go where you could literally go through the mothership. It doesn't matter how far in progress that you did, but if I forget what it was like part of the under section, they didn't really code that well. But if you went under it, you completed the level.
Yeah.
And like the final boss was almost impossible because you were fighting another like freaking battleship.
Yeah.
And you're just this little tiny frigate, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to go hide in the mother. Win.
Absolutely. Yeah. So they made that official that they're not going to be punishing anyone. They're not going to patch it. They're just going to let it go. And
they're going to be Elsa.
Yeah. But pretty let it go. You have to let it go.
Yeah. I mean, because at this point, it's just,
All right. So also been playing a bit of Heroes of the Storm, not too much. Just been playing AI just to do the daily quests and whatnot. Trying to buy up some heroes. So
I'm not gonna lie, the PvP for Heroes of the Storm pisses me off.
Does it? I don't play it much. I think I played it.
If you think League of Legends mouth breathers are bad, Heroes of the Storm mouth breathers are fucking worse.
I would be one of those.
No, you at least have some consistency of saying, "Oh, hey, there's two guys over here. I'm a support. I'm not going to engage them and try to win." And then
why? You can't go 1v5 with Lily.
Well, I mean, you probably could, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. So
I mean, we had
the thing with the bots in Heroes of the Storm is that sometimes they can be freaking hard. Like the medium level ones, I sometimes will have trouble with, especially if I'm playing a support, and if Kathy's not.
I stopped playing the most advanced stage not because I can't handle it, but because half my teammates are fucking idiots.
Yeah. So it's like if I'm playing a support, I feel useless. But if I'm playing someone like Sylvanas, I will wreck their base and we'll be done under 10 minutes. It's just like it's feast or famine depending on who I play.
Yeah.
We love playing Cho'Gall, me and Kathy.
Yeah, I want to see him play in competitive.
So much communication required for that, though.
Oh yeah, that and you technically lose a body.
Yeah, you lose a body, but he has so much health. Like he's got more than double the health of an average champ. He starts with 3,000 health. Some heroes don't have 1,000.
Yeah, but I know,
it's ridiculous.
like, what was that? I forget what game I was. Well, I forget what it wasn't a ranked heroes, but I saw that go down in a PvP match. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
where they just focused Cho'Gall first and they just wrecked everybody else after that.
Yeah, if you CC him down, he's tough to kill. But I mean, if you're getting CC'd down on Cho'Gall, you just take talents that make you unstoppable.
You can't get Cho'Gall anymore, can you?
I think it's still the same way.
I thought they got rid of that event.
I don't know, but I mean, me and Kathy were at BlizzCon, so we've always had him.
Yeah, I have him unlocked too because of that event, but I'm not sure if you have to buy him now or whatever.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. So, yeah, there's that. We have fun playing it. So, and then of course Overwatch. Who hasn't been playing Overwatch? Jesus Christ!
Is May still Bay for you, or did you find a new love?
Well, May is Bay. May is, and me and Kathy, we went and played our competitive games, and we got steamrolled the first 3, and then after that we had some really fun matches. Once it pegged down our skill level, and we started.
You're not diamond players?
I know, right? Once it starts you up with people that are your level and playing against people that are your level, it was a lot more enjoyable. Up until the point when we found a Reaper in the wall.
Oh, that bug. I forget. That's on the Hollywood map, isn't it?
It's on all the maps, we found out.
Is it?
All Reaper has to do is find a hole in the map somewhere and shadow step to it. And he's got free reign of the map. It's stupid. And I'm obviously we're not going to disclose where these holes are, but me and Kathy found one on Gibraltar, and it was like, oh come on, and it was in ranked play. It's like, okay, we reported this guy. I sent an email over to Blizzard to make sure they're aware of this bug. Hopefully they do something about it. I imagine over time things like this will get patched so that they don't happen.
This isn't just a little like a little glitch. This is a game breaking glitch.
It's a game breaking glitch where if you're coming out of your base and you're getting hit and you have no idea where you're getting hit from, you're gonna die. And it happens so many times. Like I died twice to the same Reaper because I could not see where it was.
And that's one of the reasons I stopped playing PvP because of that for a little while, because I'm not really, and that's one of the reasons I really stopped playing Overwatch for PvP. Because I don't like glitchy assholes.
Yeah.
I don't like people who exploit glitches because they can.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was kind of a downer when we hit that. But other than that, I mean, we've had some really good games, and of course we have a lot of fun playing the bots too. Doing our randomonium stuff. We actually built a randomonium command into our chat bot on Discord, which, by the way, you can find at six.gg, six.gg.
God damn it!
Why are you face palming? That's a great shameless plug.
Fucking plugs.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's.
By the way, I have one complaint about the whole Discord thing.
Get
rid of all the goddamn channels. You don't need them all.
Yeah, we'll see. I want to keep the streamer channels because I want those to be like used at some point. Obviously, we don't have any super big streamers right now. That may change over time.
Well, I mean, like that's fine, but I mean, like the game channels.
Yeah, we'll probably reduce those down to whoever has permission for them.
Yeah, which is probably going to be me, so I'm still going to see them. Also, when I mute a damn thing, I still see the announcements.
That's a bug with Discord then. You probably want to break Discord about that. So anyway, but yeah, we have a Discord bot, and it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yes. So definitely check that out. Like I said, six.gg. Other than that, haven't been playing a whole lot else. I mean, I played a little bit of Crypt of the Necrodancer last week.
No Descent?
I can't, man. Sub-Level 0, I did play that, and I played it because I was trying to get as many nanites as I could because there's like a challenge going on the forum right now, and I just got shafted with all the bonus nano carts that you can get. I didn't get the right ones, and at the end of it, it's like, oh my god, my shoulder is killing me, so I had to stop playing. I couldn't keep going.
Sounds like you need to dislocate your shoulder and relocate it.
No, I just need to wait another year and a half. Same as the other shoulder. So anyway, that'll about do it, unless Shosan hasn't come back. And
he's not coming back.
Haven't heard a word from him since he
probably rage quit and went to bed.
Probably. He says, I guess I'm out for the night. So I wonder if he threw anything.
No, he'll be sad show.
Sad show.
Yeah, he'll be Shao.
Yes. So anyway, we're going to move on to, sadly, his favorite part of the show. And this really was his favorite part of the show. It is the third half of the show. And that is the Six Gaming Roundtable. We ask you a question about gaming, and we get everyone's opinion. And we both, me and Veg, we both apparently have different experiences with our mobile games. Where we have a mobile game that we have a game that we like, and it goes to mobile, and it, I guess for Veg's game, his game went all to shit. Well, my game was actually a pretty good reproduction, but mine also cost $5.
Damn.
Yeah, $5 on the App Store.
That's not too bad compared to like Final Fantasy's 15.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, are there any games like this that are actually free to play that you enjoy? And I can't. I don't know if I can think of any. I mean, there's like some spin-offs of games that like Pac-Man 256, for instance. That was actually kind of fun to play for a while.
I saw like a Descent clone. I forget what the name of it was.
Oh, geez. Really?
It was horrible. It was terrible.
I would imagine.
it crashed like half the time I tried to like I downloaded it crashed.
Do you know?
And then when I finally got it running, it just crashed.
Yeah, if you find the name of it, let me know. I'd love to check
It's
that out.
it's off the App Store now.
Oh, it's off of the App Store. It was that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was also Android, not Apple. So
Yeah, but I'm like going through my list here, and I mean, there's like this Tetris Blitz game made by EA that was just my
there's
god.
also like Bejeweled Blitz and stuff like that. Like the simple game. Oh yeah.
That one is actually good.
Oh yeah, like Peggle, stuff like that. Like the simple games are very easy and fun to play on the phone.
Yeah.
But then you have like Hearthstone. Don't get me wrong, they did very good on that. It's just the cards are too small for me to read on a tiny little phone, and plus 9 times out of 10 you need the internet to play.
Yeah,
so if I'm on the move, what the fuck's the point?
But yeah, you talk about having the move. Yeah, there's been times where I've played Hearthstone and have just randomly lost connection, and it sucks.
Because that instantly makes you lose.
Yeah, so it's like whatever. There was one game, but I mean, like all the games that I've actually bought that are similar to the main one, like Crypt of the Necrodancer is a good one. You ever play Luxor?
I think you.
This is a match 3 like set in like ancient Egypt.
No, but I don't know if
it's very similar to what's Zuma.
How do you spell it?
Luxor, Luxor.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, it's a basically a clone. Well, it's made by the same people. It's the same game.
Oh yeah, I played something pretty similar. I played
that one's good. Mr. Driller. Remember that 90s game?
Sounds like a porn star.
That sounds like Jesus. No, Mr. Driller was it's a fun game, and its reproduction is faithful. That was a pay type game. But I mean, like, let's talk about there's an actual Pac-Man game that has the original Pac-Man boards, but if you want to buy other boards or play past like the second level, you have to pay per board. It's like a terrible model.
No, I will tell you a terrible model. Motherfucking Dungeon Keeper.
Oh God, let's not even get into freaking Dungeon Keeper, man. Oh man, I stopped playing that so fast.
You think you did? I stopped like on the second day or in the first day. Like I was so mad. I was mad and sad at the same time that they got rid of Bullfrog. I understand that they weren't making too many games, but all the games that they made were awesome because they were also the producers of Hospital Tycoon, and there was one more thing that they made besides Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2. But they also they made a kitty game too, which was kind of funny. But when you transition like the original Dungeon Keeper to that, that's not even, I wouldn't call that Dungeon Keeper. I'd call that an abomination upon the Lord.
Yeah, that's terrible. And this is coming from somebody whose favorite game of all time.
Exactly. Like it's my favorite game so much that I bought a clone of it. Well, not a clone, but a predecessor, which is War for the Overworld. And that game is fun as hell.
Yeah. So, I didn't even list half the games that I've actually bought for money that are actually pretty good. And a couple of them that are good regardless. They were originally free to play, like Robot Unicorn Attack. That's pretty good on the phone, So, and then they came out with this the second version, which has all kinds of microtransactions. Like fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and there's only one game that I've been playing consistently, and I've been playing for about over a year now, and it's an easy pick up, pick down game. It's called Magic Rush. It is essentially they've been actually diversifying their characters. They've been changing the looks and what they do, because originally it was almost like a League of Legends ripoff on the sense that the characters did. There was one person named like Jolly who was Miss Fortune. They have a girl named Emily who was Annie. Stuff like that, and they changed it. But after that, they've changed it a lot to where it's basically it's their own IP in essence.
Yeah.
But it's a mixture of like a wave clearing game with a tower defense game. So you have elements of tower defense with this wave clearing. So you still have to unlock the champions. You know, you can. I'm right now like level 86, which is a lot of patience and time because you only have so much food you can do throughout the day. So you get
Oh,
two
I
buffet.
hate that crap.
Well, no, it gives you plenty to do, and it's just like as soon as you use up a. Well, there's other activities that don't include food either. So they just recently re-released the brawler system or the ladder system. So I think it's like every other weekend you can do that. Get up there and you get like a bunch of free gems. You know, there's a like they basically will sustain you with gems. The only thing that you would ever need to purchase for VIP, which is the real, you know, if you put real money into buying stuff, they will give you VIP, and all that does is unlock bonuses. Now, yes, if you are a hardcore, you know, person that plays this game nonstop, then that's understandable because the VIP ranks actually unlock more and more for you to do against other players, as well as grab more mines, set up more troops against someone, yada yada yada. But if you're just the more of the PvE aspect, like I am, you can still do like the mining stuff on the open world, or you know, I just like no one messes with no one messes with my castle just for the simple fact that 9 times out of 10, they need at least four people with 2 different troops to come after me because I wreck them so hard.
Yeah, and yeah, we talk about other free to play games that have these purchasing aspects in the past that we've actually enjoyed, like Spirit Stones.
Well, fortunately, I never purchased anything.
You could, but why?
Exactly.
You had so much to do in that game that you never need to purchase anything. Well, guess what happened to the game?
You got shut down.
It is shutting down this month. So yeah,
right. I mean, but the way that they did it though was a little like I told you, they made like where I was, Ron, one little fuck up and you were done. Like I had like I think like 25,000 health.
Yeah,
which was a ridiculous amount because I think you said at one point you only had like 15 or something like that, 14 or 15.
I was only a couple levels behind you too. I was
right, but I had better cards. That was the difference. But no, it was like it was impossible. Like I understand being difficult, but it was just downright impossible, and that made me put down the game. Like if you know you're at least you need some leeway to screw up a little bit in those kind of games because it's RNG.
Yeah.
Or Magic Rush isn't, you know.
Yeah, and you talk about games that are entirely reliant on RNG and things like Candy Crush Saga come to mind, you know?
Oh my god, that is
crap. And the new Bejeweled game. Oh, have you seen that?
Do I want to?
There is a new Bejeweled game that is basically a Candy Crush Saga clone.
I think you told me about that.
It is just Candy Crush.
I don't like a lot of platforms for the mobile device go to that, and it's annoying.
It is, and
you know,
it's for me, it's kind of refreshing to see something like Necrodancer be available for $5 and be a mostly faithful clone of the game. It's got its quirks, but
by the way, if you say that you only game on the phone, you're not a fucking gamer.
Exactly. Now this is more for playing a game that I like wherever I want.
Right.
You know? But yeah, mostly I'm playing on the PC. I don't expect to be playing Overwatch on the phone.
That would be amazing.
You know? How would you do that? How would you do that?
Magic. That's how.
Magic.
Yeah, well, of course, the
gathering, folks.
But no, just you know, mobile games are in that weird position right now where they can either achieve really good, you know, hour killing times. They have that possibility. And I can see it. I really can. To where I can say, at one point, if you do play games on the phone, you are a gamer. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. The way that games are going on the phone, which is money grubbing whores want money.
You know, I made this observation to my wife, and I'm gonna repeat this here. I'm going to go right now onto the iOS App Store top charts. Okay, and I'm gonna read off the list of games on the free one. The first one that comes across that is brand new. This one has actually received a lot of hype lately. Is CSR Racing 2. You know who that's by?
Who?
It's called. It's a company called Natural Motion, and it's like, it's. I've seen a few articles on it. It's pretty good, but you go further down, Slither.io.
The hell is that?
It's the new IO game. Like you remember Agar.io?
No.
You don't remember Agario when you're this little dot and you're eating other dots, you're becoming a bigger dot?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Slither is the same thing except using snake mechanics.
Huh.
You're a snake, you're eating smaller things, become a big snake, you can kill smaller snakes, stuff like that. And then there's some new games I haven't seen, Candy Dab, Rolling Sky, but once you get past like 20, you start seeing things that you've seen before, like
slots. I know there's
like
a couple.
Subway Surfers is on here. That thing's been on there for, that's such an old game. Temple Run 2 is on here.
By the way,
I don't know if I call Episode a game, but that's been on here for over a year. Piano Tiles 2, Candy Crush Saga. I mean, these are games that have been on here forever. You know, and it's just like, are we going to a new style of mobile games, or even a new wave of mobile games that people are actually interested in playing long term, other than what's here? Like Angry Birds 2 is on here. You know, I mean, this is just ridiculous.
There was that one MOBA game. It's bad. It's bad in the fact that it's meh. Like, it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It only has one lane and a little bit of a jungle. It's like, oh, here, have fun. If it was like League of Legends a little bit, which, I mean, it looks like a blatant copy of, for the most part, for abilities and stuff like that. Oh, I got a guy that shoots a crossbow and he rolls and his ultimate makes him go invisible for a couple seconds. And then poof, he comes out with bonus damage. It's like, I wonder who that could be.
No, I don't know anyone who does that. Have you seen any on Twitch?
No.
See what I did there?
Oh, no, the person, I was saying Vayne, but yeah, that too.
Oh, Vayne, no, the Twitch disappears.
Yeah, but he
does not.
Yeah,
he comes back with attack speed.
Yeah, but she comes back with attack bonus.
Is that her ult?
Her ult, when she pops the big crossbow, when she rolls, she goes invisible for a couple seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking.
But no, it's like they combine Twitch's ult and her abilities. Or her,
that's
or
his. Cool. Other way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good comparison. But yeah, and it just seems to me that mobile games are kind of
they leech off of other games.
They leech off of other games and are not. They're almost never catered to like even casual PC gamers, really.
My mom loves the Angry Birds series, but when she's like, I don't know what the hell to play after that.
Oh, but I played like 3 of them, and that was it. It's like, okay, this novelty.
I think the only one my mom didn't play was the Star Wars one because she thought it was stupid. But I don't blame her. That one's really stupid. But no, it's just like it's a novelty at this point. It really is. Like, I understand that there's so much work that you have to do to a phone game, you know, because it is a game that you do have to keep, you know, on the line to keep going to fix it or to find glitches and fix them. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you're just making another knockoff game or another, you know, another game that's relatively close, like there's how many Clash of Clan clones?
Oh God, yeah, many.
Because there's also Mobile Strike. There's a bunch. Like there was another one.
How many are based off of Kate Upton's boobs? I mean, seriously.
I think there's like 5. There's also one for Katy Perry's too. Yeah. Like it's dumb. It's, you know, it reminds me of like an adult preschool like tablet.
Yeah, and these games aren't new either. Like me and Kathy played one on the PC a while back that was very similar called Caesary, which apparently was a ripoff of another game. We never knew it at the time, but but yeah, I mean these games are. I mean they're not new concepts. They're just rolling old concepts and putting them on the mobile device, and
I can understand
one of them sticks, and when one of them sticks, you get like 20 clones that try to do the same thing but have these stupid free to play mechanics.
It's not
just and even Clash of Clans is bad too.
I mean, yeah.
In order to be successful at Clash of Clans, you have to. That is pay to win for sure if you want to be a top player.
It's ridiculous.
We covered that before. I think we covered a story on that about the guy who was #1 for like months at a time.
Yeah, where he was paid by a sponsor. Basically, he was eat, sleep, Clash of Clans.
Yeah,
you know, barely. Like,
and people play this stuff on YouTube too. I mean, YouTube, Twitch.
No, I
There's just people
couldn't.
playing Clash of Clans on Twitch all the time.
That'd be so, the game's fucking boring. Like, why would I want to? Why would I let alone play it? Let alone watch someone else
It's
play it?
boring, but it's boring. But if you're attacking all the time, if you're doing that part of the game, that part's actually to me it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
but
but
I
I mean,
but I could only
these
do it
guys
so
had the
fucking
resources
frequently.
to do that.
Exactly, that's the thing. So anyway, it's just a thing. Just
Conclusion: if you make
Yeah.
a phone game that will make me play nonstop and get me off my computer and PS4, I will give you real money.
Yeah. So that's my take on it too. I mean, it's just like I think that we're probably not going to be seeing any serious, like, certainly nothing professional esports based.
Oh yeah, wasn't there also?
We were talking about that before, where it was where there's a mobile game. Is there's going to be esports based on that. Hasn't happened.
I think there was also a Majesty game too.
Mm-hmm. So
where if you never played Majesty, that was a pretty good one.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for that. Unless you have anything else to
add. Don't download Temple Run 2 anymore. It will give your phone viruses.
What?
It did for mine.
Well, you're on Android.
Yeah, so I think the Android version might, because the last time I did, it crashed my phone.
Oh, it's a fake Temple Run 2 game.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It is a fake version.
That might explain why my S4 was locking up, or S3.
I had Temple Run 2 for pretty much since it came out on the iOS, and I was very good at that game.
Yeah, the reason I got the new the S5 or the S6 was because my phone kept locking up, and I was like, I don't know why. And even after I uninstalled it, it just wouldn't work. But so, yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I guess that's going to do it for this week. And Show, unfortunately, sadly, his internet is causing him to be a no-show yet again.
Yeah, it's not that he didn't want to be here. He was actually fine. Yeah. He looked conscious.
He was here, and then he ruined the podcast by just completely killing it.
Good job, Show.
Part 2ing us. Thanks, Show. Appreciate that. But yeah, so yeah, let's move on to whatever you want to close the show with.
Show closed himself off, but that's besides the point.
Right. I'm just gonna remind everyone, 6.gg, that's the place to be.
Wink.
And Maya's Bay.
Yes, my closing statement is don't be an asshole in tabletop games, or in general, just don't be an asshole. When you're playing a co-op tabletop, definitely don't be a dick to your co-op partner, because then you won't ever have to play, or, I mean, yeah. Have fun.
Words mean things.
They mean many things.
That'll do it for the Six Gaming Podcast this week. I'm Runkley, and we'll see you next week.
And I'm Veg. Toodles.
See ya, Toodles.